Hello, what's up, everybody? I sorry, I've just really I've not had a very inspired week to make videos or do much of anything. Honestly, the only reason why I'm doing this is to kind of indirectly guilt trip my my roommate, and he's flipping me off. Um, just to make him feel bad. No, I just figured, I would like to, even though I'm not really feeling up to it. I think one of the reasons why I have possibly been feeling more down this week is because I haven't been doing the videos, uh, or any kind of journaling. Whether that be on the blog or written, or spoken. So yeah, I figured I'd make just a quick video, and then I'm probably gonna hop on stream and try and play some Terraria or something. But yeah, it's been like a really blah week. I mean, nothing bad has happened, but certainly kind of a lull in terms of my mood and energy. I wouldn't quite say full on depressed, but not as joyful or kind of that feeling of apathy and anhedonia. Just nothing really I'm not interested in really doing anything. Part of that too, which is why I have to be very careful, because it can be a very slippery slope. But I haven't been down to the Recovery Cafe this week, because I've just not really been feeling up to it. And I think that has kind of exacerbated, feeling depressed. It just, for me, it's really hard. Well, I guess one thing too, other thing, I haven't worked out this week. That definitely, I can say, it's definitely played a role in not feeling, super uppity. But what I was gonna say is, it's times like these where it's really important. It's especially important for me to continue to do those things. Go down to the cafe and be social, and just even a few hours of serving food, and exercising. Releasing some of that anxiety and just getting those endorphins. And of course, just like knowing that I'm doing something positive for myself and for my body. Um, but yeah, I haven't done any of that this week. My intention is to.
Eddie's getting fat.
Apparently, Eddie's getting fat. So am I, man. I freaking I we had leftover Halloween candy, and I ate a whole bunch. So I went to the store and bought like some miniature stickers to throw in there, because well, that's actually another thing too. I haven't been sleeping for crap this past week. Just very intermittent, broken up sleep. Like sleep for a few hours, wake up, eat some candy or some junk food, go back to bed, sleep for like another hour or two, rinse and repeat. So it's kind of, yeah, oh, that's like the perfect storm, and I need to be especially cautious. So like I was saying, my intention is to work out tomorrow, at all cost. Even if I don't really feel like working out, I need to. I hate saying force myself, because, I mean, that's not great terminology, but it's kind of essentially what I need to do. Just because I don't feel like doing, activities that are an important piece of my self care, doesn't mean I shouldn't do them. I should at least put some amount of time and effort into it, because otherwise I just sit around and do absolutely nothing. Then my depression gets worse, makes it more difficult, so on and so forth. So that's my intention tomorrow. Then I have my weekly circle on Saturday. So yeah, Saturday. I was gonna say the day after tomorrow, which, yeah, it was Saturday. Today's Thursday. Do my circle, and then just get back into working out like every other day. I think it's also tough too. We've now started. This is kind of our rainy season, where we live. So I don't mind pedaling, like riding my bike in the rain. The only problem is it's not very good for my bike. I've already noticed there's a lot more rust on my bike chain, and it's pretty stiff. So I'm gonna need to figure out how to replace that. Probably, I don't think any sort of lubricant is going to help at this time. It's kind of too little, too late. But not bicycling. That's also, it's just a little bit of everything. It's crazy how it adds up. You wouldn't think that missing a few days of not of working out, or missing a few days of going down and being social would impact your mental health that much, but for me it does. At least for me, it's pretty sensitive. And also, so I mean, this is kind of just how recovery is going to be. There's going to be periods where I'm not as happy or stoked. That's just your brain going back to normal brain chemistry. I mean, for over a decade, my brain is used to associate substances or being under the influence with fun or fulfillment. And now that I'm past 7 months of sobriety, I mean, it's still going to take longer. Symptoms of post-acute withdrawal syndrome can be up to like 2 years. So I have to acknowledge that too, that there are going to be lulls. It's not always going to be great, especially when life gets challenging for some circumstances or situations. But like I said, I mean, that's when it's especially important for me to do that self-care. So I do have some intentions. I'm hoping to play a little bit of games, like I said, streaming tonight, and then hopefully go to bed. I really need to, if I wake up, not eat, especially not eat a bunch of candy. I think that's been also why I've been waking up. So I need to just go to bed and stay asleep. I'm just hoping that this, after working out tomorrow and some decent sleep, things will pick up a little bit more. On, I guess, good news is I'm still working with my recovery, which I'm super thankful for. I am in the midst of asking them for to take on another recovery or two, just because 1 hour per week, maybe a little bit of text in here or there for support. It really is not, that challenging. But I still want to be mindful of not overwhelming myself, because if I'm not taking care of myself or able to take care of myself, I'm not going to be able to support them. I mean, that's kind of rule number one with being a peer support or recovery coach. But I'm really thankful to be working with him. I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of putting it into action. So yeah, I don't know. I just figured I'd just do a video. Honestly, I was kind of a little motivated though, because Eddie told me another time that when I did these videos, I think he joked first about me trying to make him feel bad. So that popped in my mind as a joke, but then it's like, well, yeah, my last video was like nine days ago, I think, when I checked it last. At least a week ago. It's been a while. But even just like kind of just talking about my mental health, like how I've been doing this week, has been pretty helpful. I actually do feel like I'm in a bit of a better mood now that I have, essentially journaled. I mean, that's what I really enjoy about doing this is it's a lot easier for me to stick with it and be consistent with it. Although I haven't been as consistent, but at the very least, I'm still able to kind of return, even after a week or two absence of making videos. I can return to this medium and continue to make videos. I guess just another thing too is like things have been pretty low key before this previous week, to where it's like I just didn't feel like there was any reason to make videos or any sort of inspiration. But I do still intend at some point, I would like to go more in depth with some of the experiences and challenges I've had with substance use and mental health, and not just how my recovery's going, but how things used to be. I think that would paint, kind of put my recovery efforts into more context. So yeah, I'm gonna end here, because I'm trying to think. There's nothing else that's crossed my mind, because I do want to play a little bit of video games. So I thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll be making a video in the next few days. See you guys.